Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are back in our Sims 2 Uberhood. We are on Bluewater Village. This is the last of the areas that we need to finish setting up, and then we have a kind of start of a college round, but not a full round. I'm gonna just play the first semester for Johnny and Ophelia, and I'm hoping that we're going to get them through or we're going to get to them and get through them. But one little problem that I realized when I just loaded this up, I placed the Larson and Gick family, and they are the two that I forgot. I did everyone else's houses. I even remodeled Dina and Mortimer's condo. I completely forgot about them. So when we get to them, we'll have to set up their houses. So unfortunately, you guys will have to watch me do that. I apologize. I completely forgot about them. So, oh, and Sid. Okay, so I take back what I said. We're probably not going to get to the college round today because we have 3 houses to set up. And I noticed that Bluewater Village was taking longer to set up because they have the shops that you go to and stuff. But we'll see how far we get today. Maybe we'll be able to get through everyone. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, today we are starting with Malcolm. Mr. Landgrab himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Ruthless, cunning, brilliant, ridiculously wealthy. These are just a few words the locals use to describe the Landgrab family, whose entrepreneurial ambitions can't be stopped by anything but their own mistakes. When you have this much money, you're your own worst enemy. So we're going to be playing Malcolm Landgrab the Fourth. And he owns Club Dante and the electronics store. So we're probably just going to go to the electronics store. Maybe we'll go to the club as well, but first thing is we need to set him up. Now, I did get a mod, which hopefully is going to work, that someone suggested in the last stream, and I apologize, I don't remember who it was. I don't remember their name off the top of my head, is what I mean. But they suggested there was a mod for self-employed Sims. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect, because that just makes things easier. So we are going to use that mod. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our usual setup. Malcolm definitely went to college. Definitely did economics. I think though that he went to Academy Latour and he maybe didn't have to have the best of grades to graduate. Now, let me see if this will let me. I'm just gonna kind of careers, adult career, self-employed. Yes, that's what we want. He's going to take that job now. He won't actually learn that $1,000 and all that stuff that it says, because as you can see, it shows every day as a day off. But this way he won't roll the want constantly to get a job as a fortune sim. He will instead just see himself already as employed and stuff like that. His lifetime wish is to become a criminal mastermind. We're not going to do that. Although I know the Landgrabs can sometimes be that way. Depending on who you're playing with. Depends on what version of Landgrabs you're playing with and which Landgrab you're playing with. Because, yeah. But instead, because well, I mean, he's not really that nice, but I don't see him as a criminal. But we are then going to change his lifetime wish. We are going to do the top rank businesses. I can see him as someone that he wants to have 5 top level businesses. I think that works for him. He's already got 2 businesses. They're not top level, but we'll work on that. But I think he'll be able to hopefully accomplish that. And then his hobby is fitness, which, yeah, let's go with that. So I'm gonna write that down. And then for his secondary, we're gonna roll. And we're gonna give him the rest of his tree while we're at it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So he is a secondary romance. I'm not against this. I am happy to get a secondary romance because I haven't really had any of those, I don't think. I usually, when I pick him, his secondary is popularity. And I thought about going down that road, but I was like, you know what, let's just leave it up to, random. So we also have this house. This house. I think a lot of people understand why this house is kind of a nightmare to work with, but for now, we're just going to leave it. I might replace it. But first things first, he is going to go take care of his needs, and then I am going to send him out to the electronics store to get that place up and running. And then maybe we'll stop by Club Dante to just kind of get some things. Actually, you know what? We'll wait on Club Dante. We'll just go to the regular, the electronics store and get that place kind of set up. I usually add a few things and remove a few other things in there. And then maybe we'll look at, when he gets back, some other places that he could set up a store. Because, again, he needs to have 5. Of course, maybe we should focus on the 2 we have first. To the point where you can get, because I know at some point you can get it so you can have, someone promoted as manager and stuff like that. He wants to gain a star. He wants to woohoo. We'll just do both of those. And I'm real quick going to, like I said, set down some stuff. What I'm going to do is that game rack I'm going to get rid of because, yeah, that one's also a game rack. And I'm going to put down one of these here. And here I am going to put down some computers so that we have a few more options. If you hear some snoring in the background, that is my dog. He is taking a nap right now. But, so Malcolm, we've got him. Gonna call in the employees. I don't think I'm really gonna give them any uniforms or anything just because I don't see the, well, you know what, actually, let's set uniform, and then you're going to assign B cashier. Just because that outfit is kind of ridiculous. Let's see. And we'll just, not going to do anything like too crazy. We're just going to like, yeah, let's just do some black slacks and that top, yeah. And then basic sales. I don't think she does have a sales badge. We could have her do sales though. Maybe we'll have her earn the cash register badge though. Well, what does Malcolm, does he have? He has no badges. Okay. He needs to earn some sales badges though. So yeah, we'll just have her work in the cashier. And oh, sales, basic sale. And basic sale over here. Oh, she bought it. Okay. Well, why don't we try again on her? And then we'll restock that. And we've got, oh, we've got a warlock actually, not a witch. Restock. He wants to all make all these sales. I do kind of want him to get a second employee for this lot. But I think we'll wait on it. Right now we're just going to keep Tammy. We're going to, oh, he has roaches. Okay, no, we're not going to step on them. We're going to, okay, we can't call an exterminator for the lot. So where are these roaches so we can spray them? Just spray, spray, spray the heck out of them. And then the reason I had done this was I was going to have him display his first simoleon. Can you not do it on? There we go. And then one of these, well, you know what, the businesses, we won't have those in there. We'll keep those at home. Make like a trophy wall at home of all his businesses. But yeah, for right now, we're just going to keep Tammy, who we're going to also give a break for right now. And the only reason I'm just keeping her is because I know he has another employee at his club. And although he does have quite a bit of money, I don't want to burn through all of his money. And yeah. So you will right now act as cashier while she is on break. Needs a break room in here too, so we might add to that. We might add on a break room and stuff because she's just sitting here in the little area. go ring customer up. Hello, Cornwall. Let's try and sell something to him. And I feel like the electronics store would probably close at like 5. So we'll close around 5. Well, he did get some more simoleons from Smart Investing. He wants to make a basic sale to Alvin. I don't know, because Alvin has not been impressed the last few times. Maybe he will be this time, I don't know. But it's getting close to closing time, so y'all need to make decisions because, yeah. Get a silver talent badge. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Because he's going to need to get some sales badges. Okay, Malcolm, you're going to go out here and you're going to close the business. Because it's about 5. And you're going to send employees home. Is there anything that needs to be restocked? I don't think there's anything that needs to be restocked. Let's see. No, no. Okay, so then he is now just going to head home. Well, yeah, we're gonna have him walk home. Next time, when we actually like play him through, we'll do Club Dante and stuff. We'll also probably add a break room somewhere on this lot because the employees deserve to have a break room. But, yeah. And I don't know why it's gonna say that this is the front door when it's not. Because this is the front door. I don't know why it's saying that one is. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. So we'll go home, open that. He needs to eat something. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any. No, he doesn't have any cooking skills. So he's going to have bread. And then we probably should get him like a maid or a butler or something. Because like he would have something like that. No, we're gonna stay here. And tonight you're gonna have to clean up after yourself, Malcolm, but what I'm gonna do is I am going to get you a butler, I think, because he's gonna need someone to take care of all of his, you know, garden stuff, someone to clean, someone to cook, do all of that, so he needs a full-on butler. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get him one. Yes. First thing in the morning. Okay, cool. He also in the morning will need to have some fun. And I am going to go in here and replace this one with a hacked computer. Oh, I also, because I just realized, because I know what this is going to do, it's going to wake him up, so we're not going to have the clock in there. rain will put it out. The rain will put it out. So I'm not even going to worry. And when he gets up, he'll just get dressed into every day, make the bed. He needs to do something fun. So for right now, we're just going to have him play on the computer. Fitness is his hobby. So I think what I'm going to do, I was going to put an exercise equipment in here, but I'm not sure that there's a whole lot of room for it. You know what? We will, because it's just so massive, we will put that right there. So he has that for the future. And we'll actually have him go work out a little. But I don't know if I really love how that... Anyways, I don't love how this house is set up. I'm thinking more and more that I'm probably going to default replace it with something. Or redo it or something. Something needs to happen to it because it is not maybe the best. He wants to become friends with Dirk. When did you meet Dirk? Oh, he has chemistry with Regan, but she's taken. He has chemistry with Tammy as well. I wonder what his... So, formal wear, underwear, doesn't like fat. Okay. I feel like maybe you should replace one of those with something like a hair color or something, but for now we're just gonna let it be. And then you're just gonna have an instant meal for breakfast. And yeah. And then we're going to leave you here, Malcolm, and next time we will get your other business set up and yeah. Now, next we have the Ramirez family, and I did originally load into them before I loaded into Malcolm because I thought it was them today, and I did see and I locked in something. So, the Ramirez family, they own a furniture store, and I always have felt like that's kind of like that was Chico's dream, and that Lisa just kind of went along with it. But as you can see, she wants to get a job in the medical career. And she is a knowledge sim. So I feel like she kind of, was supporting his dream to help him get set up and stuff. But now that he's kind of got the business up and running, she's like, okay, the business is now up and running. I'm gonna now start working on my hopes and dreams, because the other thing was she wants to be the chief of staff. So I took this as meaning that she wants to go into the medical career, and I decided that she had gone originally to be in the medical career. Now his was a business tycoon. I'm going to change that as well. I do think he went to school. I think that he went and got like a business degree of some sort. I am going to change his lifetime want to earn a lot of money. And then I am going to also give him the self-employed career. Yes. Yes, that's what we want to do. So, what I'm going to do is, first things first, Tessa, you are going to go to school. And the next thing is I am going to replace this computer with a hacked one. And we're going to get Lisa a job. Now, I'm going to get her a job in the medical career. And Chico, they do have, I believe, an employee. So I think that Chico will be able to, you know, take care of the store and have the other person be cashier. But I'm going to write down the lifetime wants real quick. I'm going to check everyone's hobby real quick. So, Chico's hobby is art. Lisa's hobby is tinkering. And Tessa's hobby is music. So, we also need to roll for their secondaries, but real quick before we do that, just so I have this all good to go, we are going to have you go get a job in medicine. And so level 4 as an intern. Yes, we would like that job. And so I'm going to have you get a babysitter just in case, and then I'm going to have you walk to work. I'm going to have her get a nanny just because Chico is probably going to be home later, because I feel like he would keep the store up until 6 and she also gets off at 6, so yeah. And then Chico, we're also going to have you walk to lot, and you're going to go get things ready for the day at your job. Okay, Bluewater Village and Ramirez Fine Furniture. But yeah, I think that Lisa, for the first few years that they had the store, she kind of helped him get things set up. And now she's kind of taking a step back so that she can do her own stuff. We also, I need to remember this, need to get their secondaries when they get back, because I forgot to set those up. I should have done that. But yeah, I feel like she just was like, you know, doing that with him, and now she's like, okay, this is all set up, and now I am going to go and do my stuff. Okay. So everything is set. Okay. And we have one employee. Let's call in the employee, and let's also get them a phone, because apparently there isn't a phone on this lot. But yeah, and the employee doesn't have any badges, but we will set them as the cashier. I think that I'm pretty sure that the sim is the like rich townie or whatever, which makes me go, why are you working at a furniture store? But you know what? Whatever. And you know what? I am fine with what you're wearing, so we're just going to have you be cashier. And Chico, you can run to the restroom real quick after you assign him what to do. And so yeah, Chico's just gonna kind of you know, run the store. And Lisa's going to start on her dream. Why don't you... Oh, you're already saying hello. And you didn't go to the restroom like I told you to. Go to the restroom. Sir, it would not be good if you wet your pants in front of customers. So. Help him find what he's looking for. And they're going out to the cheap stuff. Cheap stuff in the back. Oh, this is one of the, oh, what are they called? Reviewers or whatever. Well, Chico, you need to make sure to make a good impression. We're not going to go play on the computer. We're going to see if he needs anything. Also, where are, like, all of the other customers? Like, we've got one customer right now. And not even customer, because it's a reviewer, so they don't usually actually end up buying anything. Is he gonna do anything? Are we gonna get any more people? We are open. It says open. Because I mean, they've got some funds. It's not that bad. But they do have an employee to pay and stuff, so... You know what, actually, what I'm going to do too, in their little break room, I am going to put a little mini fridge and a microwave. So then the employees can actually, like, eat something while they're in there and stuff. And you can have an instant meal right now. And then they're not getting any customers. Like, they went broke from buying one painting too many. Oh, yeah, I don't know. We're just setting up. So, like, I don't know. Maybe he'll get something eventually. But for some reason today we have not, I mean, it's already 2 p.m. and he hasn't had a single customer other than the reviewer that's here. And I don't know if, like, I don't know if the reviewer is actually going to buy anything, to be totally honest. His wife, though, does now have a job, so she'll be bringing in money as well. So that might help offset if he doesn't do as well with this place. Hopefully not, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Ray, there's a break room back here for you to sit in instead of over here on the customers' like stuff. If you could maybe make use. I mean, this is one of the few businesses that actually has like a real break room, so maybe I use it. How can I help you? Are you looking for something again? Are you actually looking for something, or? Yeah. Oh. Family-owned businesses have personal carnivals because carnivals. Well, I don't have. It's just townies right now that are the employees. There aren't any. There aren't any playable Sims right now that have jobs. It's just right now townies that have been hired. Usually for my playable Sims, they don't end up getting jobs in the businesses unless it's like the Monties. Like a lot of them all have like work in the family one. Vacation townie, get a job, and I'll let her enough to make her down. Yeah, that can be useful. It also adds more variety to the gene pool, I guess you could say. More diversity in the town in case you're playing a town that doesn't have. If like with the Uberhood that I'm playing, I'm not really worried about too many people getting related, but like when you play somewhere like, especially like Veronaville, like you see it with Pleasant View and Strangetown as well, but like Veronaville, everyone's related already, basically. I mean, there are 3 actual families, so yeah. With the Uberhood, we have a lot more people, so they're less likely to all be related, but sometimes you have to bring townies in because otherwise everyone's related and very close. The manager of the Smoliner now engaged, apparently. It doesn't autonomously put the clothes. Oh, that's an interesting glitch. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's actually a glitch, but like coding wise, that's an interesting thing to have happen because it's like he's the streaker, so they assume that. So the code just doesn't put clothes back on him after he showers. Oh, that's. See, I've never had that. Like, the streakers usually don't end up very much. Like, I mean, they show up, but like, I don't think that any of my Sims have ever gotten really involved with any of them. All right, he's going to close the business since it's about 6 o'clock and he has a family to get home to. They did not make really any money today, but what we're going to do is give him some perks so that he can get things a little bit cheaper, because right now he's not doing too great. All right. And you are also going to go home. So send everyone home. Send everyone home. Get home yourself and... yeah. And then... yeah, he'll be back in 8 hours. Tess is going to be the first one home, but we have a nanny, so she can... you know, she won't be home alone or anything. But both of her parents will get home around 6. Well, he'll come home a little after 6. Lisa will be home around 6. But I'll have her open the package when she gets home, since she'll be home first. She wants to gain a skill point and make a friend. And why don't you use the toilet right now? Because you have to go to the bathroom, and you also need some fundus, really, like, ugh. Oh, that... so serious. Huh. I wonder why that is. That's something that I wonder if someone else on Google knows why. Because that's an interesting thing for the code to do, but then like they probably weren't thinking too much about like the scenarios. Oh, and the nanny went in there. Okay, so why don't you go upstairs and use this bathroom? And then you can have some fun, play on the computer so that you can do your homework. Get some fun so you can play. And then, oh, I forgot to ban the matchmaker. Okay. Matchmaker, go away. We don't need you right now. There she is. All right, you've had your fun. Go do your homework. Or actually, wait till one of your parents gets home so they can work on the homework with you. But we're going to move the homework downstairs to an area so that you guys can actually do that. So her mom should be home soon. I think that we'll ask Mom because I think Lisa's going to be home. I'm pretty sure she's going to be home before Chico. And other than that, though... Oh, there she is. Okay, Tessa, go ask for help from homework. And there's Chico home. And you know what, Chico, why don't you serve bread for dinner? And let me see what Lisa's needs are. She needs some fun, some social. She wants to gain a skill point. She needs quite a few skill points. You could use the hammer tool to delete the homework. No, I like them having... Because I have rules in my game about their grades and like if they get to go to college and stuff. So they, you know, with the homework, they kind of... the teenagers make a choice. The kids usually just do their homework because I feel like most parents would make them. So... yeah, that's how I kind of do homework, because that way it kind of based on their grades, depends on like what school they get into and all that stuff. Okay, you need to have fun, so why don't you play the little game? You want to sell some lemonade, but I think we're going to have you go... Well, actually, you're not hungry, so I won't have you go eat, but... No, because you're going to ask him to go out, and he's not going to go out. What you're going to do, you're going to go to sleep. And then you aren't really that hungry either. I guess Chico's the only one that was really hungry. So I'll just have you guys put those leftovers, or have him put those leftovers away. And then he also needs to take care of his needs and go to bed. He proposed to her. Oh. That's actually really funny. I mean, yeah, that would be awkward, but yeah, he proposed in the nude, but for the streaker, that kind of makes sense. Why don't you turn that off? She also needs some social. Does she have any friends that she could, I mean, it's pretty late for her to call. You know what? We'll have her try and make friends with Florence. It's later, but she could still call her. All right, Florence, just talk. And then once you're done with that, you'll go and sleep in pajamas. Take care of your needs and sleep in pajamas. Oh, and I just remembered I needed to roll for their secondary. So Chico, secondary. Oh, he's gonna be a secondary romance. Okay. Well, we'll make this work. She is going to be secondary. Fortune. Okay. I mean, I guess that works for her. But, so we've got their secondaries, we've got their lifetime wishes and all of that. She called the vampire. I don't think that she knows the vampire in my game. No, she does know quite a few people. But, yeah. She hasn't met the vampire yet. I don't think anyone's met any of the vampires yet. But we will get them finished up and then they will go. Secondary, I see that she. Let's see here. Okay. You can get up and change into everyday, and then we'll have you just get a snack because you're not like super hungry, but I don't want you to be hungry when you get to school. When you get up, you will also change into everyday. You will actually get leftovers though. And then you, when you get up, use the restroom and then change into everyday, and then you need to have a little fun. Let's have you just think around on the computer a little bit. And she'll have bread because that's the only thing in the house right now because no one has any cooking skills yet. But, you know, eventually. And that is them all set up. So we will save and then move on to the Tinker family. And then, like I said, after the Tinker family, we have the Geck family, Larson family, and we have Sid. And their houses I have not yet furnished because they're all bin families. So we will have to get all of their stuff. Yeah. So. All right, we're gonna pause real quick. And we're gonna get them all done here. So This is the Tinker family. They have this little area back here. They have enough money that you can have them buy a shop, which is what I usually do, and this just becomes their little workshop. But first thing we need to do before anything else is we need to set down our handy dandy tools. And figure everyone's lifetime wishes and everything out. With the Tinkers, I do think you could have them own one and him the other. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them work together at first. There's a toy shop that you can purchase, and I think I'm going to start with that. They might eventually do a home shop, but I want them to get the little, I can't remember what the shop's called, but I'll figure it out. So for the Sims, I'm just going to say that they both, even though they're both family, I'm going to say that they both went to university. And we'll lock these in. Now, what are lifetime wishes here? So, Captain Hero, he's a business owner, so I don't think the Captain Hero... I just grabbed philosophy because they're family Sims, and my family Sims usually end up doing philosophy because that's the one that it defaults if they don't decide what to study. And that's the one I choose if I'm like, I don't know what they would have studied. So I just, with them, if they didn't decide, they just automatically go into philosophy. So if I can't decide, I just say philosophy. That's just how I do that one because I'm like, I thought about maybe business, but since they're both family Sims, I don't see the likelihood that either of them would have rolled the want to do business or economics as their degree. But his want is to be Captain Hero. Hers is to marry off 6 kids. Now hers, I think I'm going to keep, although I don't know if they're going to have 6 kids because that's always hard. But his, I feel like let's roll and try and find something else because I don't think that reach golden anniversary. I think that's a good one for him. Okay. Sorry, 6 kids. And then let's see what everyone's hobby is. If I'm remembering correctly, the only one that actually likes tinkering as a hobby is the daughter Melody, but I could be incorrect. So her hobby is, no, her hobby is sports. Okay. Her hobby is sports. Wanda's is cuisine. And his is film and literature. I think I am going to make him art and then Wanda tinkering since they're going to be making toys. And then Melody, I'm just going to leave then as sports. She also wants to get an after-school job. She also wants to go to private school. I think I'm going to lock in the science career. Maybe we'll try that out. And then you go and we are going to purchase a community lot. And do you have in your inventory stuff? I think you guys do. Yes, you have a few things. He has a few things. Oh, I also need to roll their secondaries. So, secondary popularity. So he is a family popularity sim. So he likes being around people a lot. And then for her secondary is fortune. Okay. I mean, they are going to own a business. I'm not going to give them... Actually, you know what? No, I will give them super fertility. I may regret that later, but for now, we're going to do that. And I'm going to write down all of the hobbies. And Melody. And her hobby was sports, that's right. Okay, so then, Melody, I'm also going to gussy you just a little because I don't like those glasses on you. Because I think they kind of look silly. I mean, we can have you wear sunglasses, but let's have you wear actual sunglasses. Let's give you some eyelashes. And then let's change this lipstick. Yeah. And I'm also going to change her outfit. Just because there was an outfit. Where's the reddish? Yeah, there's the reddish one. So, and I'm going to fix this hat because this hat does not actually match your dress, Wanda. So let's give you a different hairstyle. I actually kind of like this on her. And let's give her some eyelashes real quick. There we go. All right. And then take care of that. And oh, Melody, you actually need to walk to school. Go to school, girl. You are late. Stefan, go by the place, otherwise you're not going to be able to have your store, sir. Okay, Bluewater Village, and I'm trying to remember. I think it's this one. Yeah, because they have enough for it. Inner child, toys and gifts. Yes, we want that one. And then we want to go to that lot and set it up. You and Wanda. Because Melody needs to go to school. She needs to go to school because, yeah, she's a teenager. And also, if she wants a job, she's got to keep her grades up. He was an art student. Yeah, a lot of the romance sims I've seen roll something like art student. That seems to be, it's one of the few ones that they actually do well in, because the romance and family don't really, they don't really want to do anything school related. All right, so we're here. Let's put out some of these items that you guys have. And then Wanda. And then we're also going to have some other kids' toys that they can easily restock. So let's just grab some of these. Let's do, yeah. We'll just put that there. And then we'll get some toy boxes for them to sell as well. And what are some more kids stuff? Maybe we'll sell some helicopters and some toy cars as well. And we'll just do that for now. Oh, you're right. Yeah, sell the balloons so they don't pop. And then instead, let's start putting all of these. I'm going to go a little cheaper for now, but let's get all of these priced. And then we'll also sell that teddy bear. And then that should be good. So for right now, they're not going to have any employees. It's just going to be the two of them. And I don't remember who has a higher. So you have a silver, you have a bronze. So why don't you make a few more of these Sir Brick slots? And you... Oh, I need to get an open and close sign. That's kind of important if they want to sell anything. All right. But yes, thanks for pointing out the balloons because I kind of forget about those. And then you, I guess, will for now just do sales and stuff. Since he's making stuff, we'll just have you stand at the cashier or at the cash register for right now, which sounds boring, but until someone comes in. Randy London is here. You should be at school, sir. I'm pretty sure you're a teen. There's an idea which... A witch that sells potions, except she outsources potion production to the gypsy matchmaker, and she herself just makes the doll. That's kind of funny. I don't have any witches quite yet, but other than the ones that like come with the like good witch and bad witch that come with each neighborhood. That's actually a funny idea. Cassandra is also here. Okay, put that here. And you're going to make another Sir Brix-a-Lot. Make another one of those ones, sure. Greet Cassandra, greet Toby. And see if they'll buy stuff as well. Do you want to buy something, Cassandra? You have lots of money. You can buy lots of stuff. And you'll probably be having kids next round. So, like, yeah. Move that to here. And try selling to him. And then you, actually, I'll have you be cashier, Stefan. Toby, don't you want to buy something interesting? We got lots of fun stuff. She was green everywhere except for her face because of the missing face syndrome. Ugh. That would... I mean, it's kind of funny, but that's also like, oh, what's wrong with her? And the fun little glitches that happen sometimes. All right, why don't we restock this? Restock this. We can't restock those. But those ones will just... Oh, you gotta do it this way. We'll just sell these ones because they can't be restocked. And then restock you. And then we'll try and sell again to you guys. Actually, we'll go back. Try selling there. Selling the evil clown box. I mean, they made it. They might as well sell it. And if no one buys it, eh. And I think they'll keep their business open. I think they'll close at like 4. Maybe 5. They're doing a lot better than Chico was. Chico wasn't like getting any customers, and they've gotten like customers and they've bought stuff, and I don't know. Apparently this toy store is much more popular than the furniture store. Or maybe Chico was just not having a great day with customers. I don't know. And then why don't you make a kite to replace that other one? And then after you finish ringing up Cassandra, you can do some sales. So you can do some basic sales there. This way they both can get lots of points. Oh, Juliet's here. Juliet, you have money too, so that might be nice. What can I help you find? And then maybe try some more sales on Cassandra. And then put that kite up there, sure. And then we'll have you make another clown box. Sure. Go back to being cashier. And once she finishes that, I think that she'll maybe she'll restock or something. Actually, I think what she'll do is she'll go close the business. It's 4:30. I'm just going to have them close at 4:30. And you go restock that, restock that, restock that, restock all the stuff. They made some good money though today. And then I think they also got a business perk. Let me see. Yeah, so we're going to get that wholesaler one. And we're going to put up on the wall their first simoleon. Let me... Oh, why do they have... I'm going to sell those masks. Because, like, those are super expensive, and I don't see why they would be in a toy shop. Also, we're going to sell this, because I don't know why he has that. Anyways. We'll have you two walk home. They did really well, though, their first day. Like... They actually were making money. They had multiple customers. Very different than Chico's first day with the business. His business wasn't doing very good. And Melody, when you get home, you can open the... I thought that I banned you. So then, Melody, you come home, open that up. You want a job. You also want to go to university. I am going to replace these computers. She's going to get the one from Rob Humble, and then her parents are going to get one of the hacked computers so that we have a hacked computer. And then I'm going to lock in college, and we'll have her look for a job because she wants to get an after-school job. So let's have you go look for an after-school job and see if we can find something for her. And then she's got to go to the bathroom really bad, so we'll have her go take care of business. No. 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 Come on. No. Okay, well. There aren't any today. For science, so... I'm going to give her an extra want lock so she can have both of those in. But yeah, so she'll look tomorrow to see if she can find a job in the science career. But for now, where did you put your homework, Melody? There you are. Right now, you need to do some fun and social, so you know what? Why don't you chat with someone online? Go online, chat with people. Get your social and fun up. Also, do you have... Yeah, because she doesn't have really any friends yet. That's sad. She knows her parents, and that's the only people she knows, so... Yeah... When we actually play rounds with her, I'm going to maybe have her go out. Well, I'll definitely have her go out somewhere to meet people because she knows the person she's chatting with and her parents. I think this is because she's the only teen in Bluewater Village, so the only one in her neighborhood that's a teen. But we'll find you some friends, Melody. Don't worry. And then when your parents get home, ooh, we've got some. Does anyone have any cooking skills in this household? Of course not. Well, when you get home, you will serve some pumpkin bread. Because apparently, no one knows how to cook. But people are hungry. Oh boy. Okay. Melody, you can just do whatever you want for now. You really, let's have you go take care of your needs. He's gonna serve the bread so they can eat something. So, Wanda, go eat that. Melody's not hungry, so we'll have you eat that, and then you can put leftovers away. Sure, he can talk. I mean, maybe he'll get to the phone in time. All right. Or he won't. Okay, so he must have missed the phone call completely because he just, yeah. Put that away, clean that up. Go sleep in pajamas. After you're done, you can also go sleep in pajamas. And now you're hungry, of course. Now you're hungry now that everything's been put away. Very much a teenager, Melody. Go eat. And then you also will go to bed. Everyone's going to bed for the night. And oh, you guys are already awake. Okay. Well, why don't you go? He wants to do something fun, so we'll just have you play. Okay, so I will be right back, you guys. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. My dog needed to go out. He decided to wait until I was streaming, even though I let him out before. Oh well. Okay. So you are getting some fun. You, I guess, went to go watch TV. Okay. Actually, you've got time right now and you're not that tired. Why don't you make some items for the store? And then Melody, when you get up, you will see if you can find a job. Yeah, just make a little red fire truck. No. 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 Okay, still nothing in the science career. Well, whatever. Oh, okay. Melody, she also needs some social and some fun still. So, oh no, and the computer broke. Okay. Well, go talk to someone online on your parents' computer. And this one, does anyone have mechanical? Okay, you both have mechanical, so you can repair her computer. I don't know why it just broke. I mean, they just got it. And she doesn't like... Huh. Whatever. Whatever, I don't know why it broke. It just decided to break for no reason. And Wanda, did you finish that? You finished the fire truck. Okay. So, why don't we have you now make another kite? And Melody, actually, before you do that, go make your bed. Make that kite, because I think you made the other one already. Did he repair it? Yes? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Have everyone take care of all their needs. Melody, actually, you're fine. So you can just continue painting. I'm going to put that kite in Wanda's inventory so we can put it in the shop. And then I also want you to make one more clown in the box. But yeah, oh, so this family is all set up. So again, we will move on from them. We've got them all ready to go though. So the next family is one of the families that we actually have to set up their space. So it's Chester. He's a Ben family, and I literally, with the Ben families, just placed all of them. And like I said earlier, I forgot to decorate the Bluewater Village, the 3 Ben families in Bluewater Village. So we're gonna just give him the basic stuff. He doesn't have a lot of money, so like we can't do a whole lot, but we can get him the basics that he needs. We're gonna put this in here, actually. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna get him a mirror. And then he's got a bed up here. We'll give him... I forgot to put the ACR down in the last house. Oops. I'll go back and do that later. He has a table. I'm just going to give him a few more chairs. I'm going to give him 1 chair for a desk, and then we're going to give him a cheap, maybe not that cheap, but a cheap couch. And give you a hacked computer and the cheapest TV, little game thing. You've got a bookshelf, although I don't really love that bookshelf, but whatever. And he's got a fire alarm. He's got a phone. He's got a bed. He doesn't have a dresser. He needs a dresser. Just a cheap little dresser. And that's kind of going to be all his stuff for right now. He doesn't have a whole lot. He's supposed to be fresh out of college. So let's put this here. And actually, I just realized the other thing that he needs to have. Lot debugger. Because that is going to let us do... We're going to give him a degree, and he is a knowledge sim, so... He wants to go into gaming. I mean, it's not like a computer. I guess math would be the closest. Say math. Just because there's not really a computer science one. So we'll just say math. And Lifetime Wish, we'll re-roll that. We're not going to be a criminal mastermind. Not mad scientist. Max 7 skills. You know what? Sure. And then his hobby is film and literature. Okay. And then we'll roll for his secondary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh, he's secondary family. I like that. So he's a knowledge family. He is going to... Sure how to help him with that. That startled me. Okay, so he's going to go into the gamer career. Okay, put that away. Yes, you're going to be a level 4 gold farmer. And you need to go to work. Though, he won't let me guess a telescope. Yes, he does. You're not going to get a telescope, but you are going to get a better bookshelf. Because I don't like that bookshelf. I'll give you that one. Oh, well, we'll sell the tree. He doesn't need a tree. He doesn't need a tree. It's fine. It's fine. If he gets enough money, he can get a telescope. It's $500. He might be able to get it today. Might have to wait. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, but he also got that thing from Mr. Humble, and he's already got a computer, so... Yeah. Maybe he will be able to get his telescope today. I know, the welcoming committee is here, and he's not. I also know that once we get to the Larson twins, we are going to make them look like they're fresh out of college instead of looking like they're in their late 20s, early 30s. Because seriously, they don't look young enough. Okay. All right. So once we sell this, yes, you have enough. Okay. We'll just get you the cheapy telescope because you can't really afford the fancy one, but you've got a nice little telescope now. And you want a skill point. You need 2 mechanical skill points, so you are going to study mechanical. Actually, do you have any needs? No, his needs are doing pretty well right now. There's Jason. We'll make you over once we get to you. You're next on the list, sir. And because we got rid of that tree, let's flatten this terrain. We might later get him something else, like we might get another tree or something to replace it. But yeah, right now he doesn't have the money. Plus, he's like, why isn't she going away? There we go, disappear. Once he gets more money, we'll do some more stuff and we'll renovate his house and make it look better and everything like that. He right now, I know, has like the bare minimums and his house is very sad looking. He also wants a toy making bench and a robot station. Okay. But sir, right now that's not happening because you have no money for that. You need the money that you have right now for your bills that will come eventually. And he needs 2 more friends as well to get promoted. Okay. So, yeah. I'm not going to have him go downtown right now. I am going to have him, though, chat with some people. Try and make some friends. Who is that Dina? Is that Dina outside our house? It is indeed. I don't know what she's doing here. This is not a rich man, Dina. Plus, you're married right now. Alright, so just keep building some friendships. Have dinner. Have an instant meal for dinner. And then you can go and take care of yourself and go to bed and all of that. But yeah, he right now, he's a lonely fresh college grad, but now he knows a few people, and you know, him and Mortimer might be good friends because Mortimer's also a knowledge sim. So maybe he'll learn some stuff from Mortimer and they'll become friends. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go for him, you know. I don't know what he's gonna want to do. Let's have breakfast cereal. Oh, he wanted to make... I don't want you to make a toaster pastry yet because you don't have any cooking skills, and knowing my luck, you would catch the house on fire. I mean, Antonio, who has major, you know, points, burnt mac and cheese the other stream, and I was like, how did you burn mac and cheese? You are like level 7. But we'll leave off here with Chester, and next time we'll get him some friends. All right. Okay, and so the Larson siblings are here. And we'll get their hobbies and everything, and we'll also get them some jobs, and we'll get them fixed up. So, first things first, they don't have a lot of money, but we're going to get this house some stuff. So, they need a fridge. They need beds. And because I envision that she's older, I'm going to give Jody a twin, and then Jason this one. They also need a desk. They need some chairs for a table. I know I'm putting these down chaotic, but I'm not really trying. You know what? Because Jason has more room, he's going to have the desk in his room. And for the table, we're just going to go with this cheap one. We're not going to do a major makeover with them. Let's get them also a TV, a hacked computer, a little play thing. They need a phone. Put that there. Do they have... No. Okay. Definitely need a smoke detector. Bookshelf. And then dressers. Whew, they are getting poor really quickly. Okay, I think I can afford to give them a mirror. And that's it. And then, of course, we've got our usual stuff that we set down. But they do not have a lot of money for stuff, but that is okay. They've got the necessities, and both of them, I think, went to college. I think they both went for economics. I don't think that either one of them really thought a whole lot about their major. They just knew that they wanted to go into something that made money. Now, we're going to have you go into law, but first, we're going to gussy you up. Let's give you a different haircut. Like, what have we got? I do want to kind of keep her hair shorter, but like, no. Maybe not. Oh, that might be cute on her. Actually. Because, like, I want them to look like they're just out of college. Maybe... Okay. You know what? That hair on her, actually, I kind of like. And then... Let's do that. Let's give her some eyelashes. Maybe that, yeah. And then we're going to gussy, buy some jewelry, and then buy some clothes. Let's get those ones. And put those on you. And then buy some everyday clothes for you. I actually kind of like that. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll try that one as well. Let's just try the two that we have. I don't want to spend all day looking at their outfits. Actually, I like this. I like that on her. I'm going to do that for her. And then you are going to get a job in a law, because that's what you have locked in. And your want is, though, to be chief of staff. So we'll get this little guy out and... So she'll be a legal biller, or legal secretary, level 3. And her lifetime wish will be to earn lots of money, sure. And her hobby is music. Okay. And what's his hobby? Jason's hobby is also music. Okay, cool. So they both like music. And then for him, I want his lifetime wish, because he's got locked in already the architecture. I want him to... He wants to be a city planner. So and then let's get him all gussied up. So for this, I'm gonna, yeah, he's gonna keep the stubble. Maybe, no. No, actually, no, we're not gonna do that. He's just gonna keep the stubble. And then for hair, I kind of want him to have something. What am I looking for here? Where are the college ones? Oh, those are the nightlife. That's college. Eh. I think I want something with bangs for him because he has a kind of larger forehead. You know what? Where was that one? No. You know what? Sure. Because like I said, he just got out of college. We'll also give you some little eyelashes. Actually, do you have... I'm pretty sure that he has lip gloss on for some reason. Okay. And then let's buy some jewelry for you. I'm going to give you one of these and one of these. Yeah. Okay. And then everyday clothes. Maybe. That could also work. Oh, I like that one because that's kind of a laid-back college look. Again, my big thing here is I'm just trying to make them look a little bit closer to their, you know, fresh out of college age that they're supposed to have. Because, like, I don't think that they look like that. So let's see. I'll just do this one. And then you are going to, and they'll definitely, you know, as they get older, their outfits will change and stuff. But you want to go into architecture. And you're going to be level 3 foreman. And then I need to get your guys' secondaries, and then I'll send you all to work. So, popularity, and actually, I think I'd like her to have popularity too. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now, you guys need to both go to work. I'm second guessing his hair now. I might change his hair. I don't know. I just don't know if I like it. I'll figure something out though. But they're both off to work. Make money because you guys don't have any. You guys really need to make money because you got nothing. You guys want some skill points as well. You need 3 friends. He needs 1 friend. Okay. Which one of you will be home first? You get home at 3. You get home at 4. Okay, when you get home, you'll open this. And then go take care of your needs. And I am going to have them put some money into savings for both of them, because eventually one of them will probably move out. Maybe both of them. I don't know if either of them will stay in here because they'll probably both get married and want to have family, and this house could work. But I want them both to have an option to move out. And she's home, so you go do that. And then you're also going to deposit, and you're going to deposit 300. And you want a logic and you want mechanical. Oh, I don't have a chess table for them to get logic. Okay. Okay, after she deposits her money, we'll see how much we have left. And, okay, yeah, we can afford a chess table. Let's, where should we put this? You know what? We'll just put it out here. Why not? There we go. So you can go practice that. You also need logic, so you will join him. So you guys can not only get social that way, but you can also get some fun, and you can get the skill points that you need. Woohoo! Get all the things at once. It's not bringing their fun up very quickly, but it's getting some fun up. And they've both got a logic point. How many do you need? 2. You only needed the 1. Why don't you go answer? Go answer your phone. Go answer. And you, what do you need? Why don't you, are either of you, neither one of you are really hungry. You're gonna go do that. And you are going to go to sleep. And when you get up, you can take care of your other needs. Actually, you know what? And I didn't do this for Chester. I haven't checked with the other families, but they can barely afford it. But I really don't want them getting robbed. They have like no money. Serve some banana bread. And you change it every day. And since you need another logic point and you want one, go get a logic point. No, don't eat that. Put the other one away. Clean up, yes. Might as well clean up that too. And then we'll have you study mechanical. Because that's the one he wants. So you need another logic, and then you need a charisma, and you need to make 3 friends. And you know your brother, and you have negative with a random dog. Don't know what the story behind the random dog is, but we will also get you guys some friends next time. Next time we play you guys will make some friends as well, because you obviously need that. Not only for your job, but also you just need that because it's sad that you guys don't really know anyone but each other. Then again, you're supposed to be, but you're fresh out of college, like you should know like people at college, but I know that's not how the Sims work, so. Okay. All right, you've got all of that. You want to do relationship counseling, you want to buy a toy fitness robot station, earn $500, go to work. You want to earn $500, buy a sculpture, logic 3, video game competition, and then 2 of the ones are make friends. Well, put that away. We will make you guys friends next time. But I'm just going to speed through until 6 o'clock with these guys, because there's not a whole lot to do at the moment. All right. So, this means that we have 1 sim left before the college round, and that is Sid. Now, the only thing is we are literally at the end of the stream, so next week we will set up this family. We will do Johnny and Ophelia's first term, their first year at La Fiesta Tech, and we will start actual rounds. So I know it's taken a little while to set this up, but again, this is an Uberhood, so they take a little while to set up. I will see you all next week. And don't forget, I stream every Monday, 3 to 5, and that's The Sims Uberhood. And I stream every Friday, 4 to 5, Echoes of the Plum Grove. You all have a good rest of your day. Bye.